feel. To do what I do takes skill.
Taste. I'm about to chase money in case, clean the base, pick up the pace. I'm about to chase money in case, clean the base.
Got a call for it if you got it. Ain't no stopping.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, J.B. Wendelken got his second W of the season, leading the Athletics to victory over the Royals 3-1. Marco Gonzalez tossed 8 strong innings in the win, allowing only 1 unearned run, helping lead the Mariners to the victory over the Indians 4-2. His ERA is currently in the top 5 in the American League. The Twins halted their 6-game losing streak as they got the home victory against the Astros 4-3. The Dodgers got 11 hits overall as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 9-0. They now have 5 straight wins. Willie Adames had a day to remember, amassing an impressive 7 RBIs at the plate as the Rays claim victory over the Orioles 13-2. J.D. Martinez sent 2 into the seats while driving in 6 as the Red Sox were victorious over the Blue Jays 10-0. He is among the American League leaders in home runs. The Tigers launched 3 home runs as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 5-3. The Braves combined for a 4-hitter as they took down the Fish in Miami 10-0. Dominic Smith was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs as the Mets were winners against the Padres 12-5. The Nationals knocked out 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Giants 3-2. The Cardinals smacked 15 team hits as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 6-1. The Rockies totaled 13 hits as a team as they ran over the Reds 10-2. Freddie Peralta got his 6th win of the year out of the bullpen, leading the Brewers to victory over the Pirates 6-2. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.
Sunday afternoon in Northern California, MLB The Show has baseball from the Oakland Coliseum. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Kansas City Royals and the Oakland A's. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Athletics come into the day with the opportunity to sweep this 4-game series after having claimed the first 3.
Yeah, and you don't want to get complacent. You steal the first 3 games and you're feeling like, man, we got this series already wrapped up. But you can't let the other team up off the mat right here. You have to stay focused, out on the mound, clean defense, everything it takes. You don't get many opportunities throughout the course of a season for 3-game sweeps, let alone a potential 4-game sweep.
Chris Bassett, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So here is Adalberto Mondesi, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for Kansas City, the shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
First pitch on its way. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
First pitch, 107.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And Dan Dero, these A's as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, Dero, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. A very fine afternoon for baseball, 67 degrees here at first pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, Dero, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
1 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. With Merrifield next to bat. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. First pitch on its way. Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Andrus fields it cleanly. Throw on to Olson will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. And now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. Danny Duffy, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, one thing to look out for him, Matt, is if he can avoid the big innings. It's not that big of a deal to give up a run here or there, but sometimes he can be prone to giving up 3 or 4 in an inning, and that kind of derails the whole start when that happens. Limit the damage, and he'll be just fine.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Out in front here is this one scorched, foul to the left. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. Here's the first pitch to him. Right side, but it's well foul. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Benintendi will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting third, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Duffy sets. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball one. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in. The set and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball, that's it.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
No strike.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Full count now, 3-2. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Count remains full. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
And now the first pitch. Matt Olson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Two and 1 to the A's first baseman. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. He's just 1 for 6. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Chapman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. But this is back into the seats, a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. Has 2 hits in 11 trips for the series so far. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Comes set, the 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And the run will score as the A's get off to a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 9 homers and 25 driven in. Now a curveball misses inside. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Into the corner and slicing foul. He's set. The 2-2. Swing and a ball hit toward the shortstop, Mondesi. Merrifield's right there to take the routine throw and retire the side. A's have to settle for just the 1. At the plate now is Jorge Soler. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 3.
Jorge Soler.
First pitch of the AB now.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the right.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
One of the toughest things to do in baseball is to sweep a series. A 3-game series is tough, but they have a chance with a win today to do something really special, and that would be a sweep of a 4-game set at home.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Jorge Soler is retired to kick off the inning. So 1 down, no one aboard. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. First offering. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-2.
That's the ball. 1-2.
And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. The windup and the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. 8th home run on the season for him. And with it, the Royals are back to even at 1 apiece.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Here's Carlos Santana now.
The first baseman, Carlos.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Pinder will wait on it. And that will retire the side. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. On to the bottom of inning number 2, all even at 1 apiece. So now it's Mark Canha. Just 1 for 10 in the series coming in, so we'll look for better results here today. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0, center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hit on the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting 8th. The right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Stepping up now, Stephen Piscotty, arguably one of the hotter hitters in the league right now. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 on its way. And that finds the target. Nothing in 2 now. Hit out towards second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, D-Row. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, then? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Murphy, originally from New York State, he's in his 3rd season as a major league player. The 0-1 pitch.
No, that's outside. Ball.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Piscotty, a runner at second with 1 away. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Here's a pop-up now. And Santana able to stay with it here for route number 2. Back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. First pitch of the AB now. Comes set, the 0-1. That's strike two on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. One left for Oakland. Through two, we're tied one apiece. So here's the Royals DH, Ryan McBroom. 4 hits in 11 tries in the series so far.
Ryan McBroom.
Here's the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. McBroom has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2's the count.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Pitch is popped up. Olsen in foul ground, and this is going to be a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Looking up is the left fielder, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Royals have taken the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Standing in now, Michael Taylor.
Center fielder, number 2.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He comes into this one at 248. 4 home runs and 16 RBIs. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Nope, that's it. No, that's up.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. All even now, 2-2. Lifted in the air out to right. Piscotty is there, and he'll bring this one in. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Adalberto Mondesi. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Mondesi, a California-born ball player. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. 1 out, nobody on. Ground ball left side. Oh, he makes the stop. It's there. He got him.
What an awesome stop right there by Matt Chapman. I tell you what, I talked to a lot of big leaguers over the course of the season, and the name that keeps coming up, D-Row, you need to watch this guy, Matt Chapman. He is getting it done at third base.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, 0-2 the count to Benintendi.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2 pitch. And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up, and the Royals have taken a 2-1 lead. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the A's.
Now into the box,
baseman,
Tony Kemp. He flew out in his last AB.
Kemp.
First offering.
1-0.
Nope. 3-0.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Pitch. It's the outside corner, strike 1.
3 balls and no strikes.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
And don't forget, he lost
Now
his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He worked the walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Here he comes on 2-0. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout?
Now
he fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Skied into straightaway right. Soler is there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. So next to hit is Ramon Laureano, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Duffy sets, and the pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Kemp is off at first with 2 away. Hit on the ground to third. Merrifield's right there to take the routine throw and retire the side. The A's strand 1. They still trail it here 2-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Mike Matheny talked with me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go is the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
The second baseman.
Now the first pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Looped over toward first. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
Time now for the A's Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. In is Jorge Soler. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Oh, behind the back. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
The catcher, number 14.
Now to bat, Salvador Perez struck out in his first at-bat. And the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Cut fastball, and it's by him, 1-1. Now the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. KC down in order. They lead it 2-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Chad Pinder.
Chad Pinder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. A 1 count. Here's the pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
And it's 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. The pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
At the plate now, Mark Canha. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 pitch is taken for ball 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
3-0 now.
3-0.
Now the pitch. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Outfielder Steven Piscotty the next to hit. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Benintendi in pursuit. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Now to the plate, here is Sean Murphy. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like he got fooled a little bit out front, ended up popping out. Expect him to be a little bit more leery of the breaking pitch this AB.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning will continue. The relay, but he is in there.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. On to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. A's strand a couple. Our score remains 2-1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and set to go as the third baseman, Hunter Dozier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a check swing, and they'll appeal it down to first. He did go around, says Woody Keller, at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Grounded to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter.
So 1 out and nobody aboard. And that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. Here's the first pitch to him. On the ground to the right side. Scooped up. On to first, and there were 2 down. Striding forward now is the DH, Ryan McBroom, off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. Now here's the pitch.
Nope, ball. 1-0.
The 1-0 is low and outside for a ball.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Lifted in the air to center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
Now I've got a choice to sacrifice my...
ready to go for the last half of the inning. And
That's
striding
right.
toward the plate to hit
second
next,
baseman.
Tony Kemp.
Tony Kemp.
First pitch on the way.
Here.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp. Two balls and a strike.
Outside.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
Heck of a job
Now
by the
batting,
batter right there.
third base,
You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an
Chapman.
off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Into the box, Matt Chapman, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
No, that
Not
missed. That's
close
the ball.
with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
1-1.
And this
2-1.
ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. Has a look. Now the pitch.
Ball.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Kemp gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Right side, hit hard. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. He'll hold it second, and there are two aboard now.
Dan, that
Now
hit
back.
right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's going the whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Matt Olson is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Ball.
Up high. 2-1 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-1. Taken. Strike two.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate, Ramon Laureano. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Laureano is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
And now, Chad Pinder, a base knock to the outfield, could score the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
He's set. The 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And that one yanked just foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Here's the 0-2. Popped him up.
And the catch is made right on top of the pitcher's mound for the 3rd out.
A's strand a couple. They're down 2-1. Frustration boiling over with an opportunity missed. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward the veteran outfielder, Michael Taylor.
Michael A. Taylor.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
So now to the plate, Adalberto Mondesi as he hits one on a line to left field. And that's in there, base hit. The run scores from second. It's now 3-1.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless.
Number 36, Yusmeiro.
New pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmeiro Petit. In now, Andrew Benintendi, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 0-1 pitch on its way.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Popped up. Chapman has room in foul territory. 1 out. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. Here's a look, now the pitch. A pitch out, the throw, and he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up. So he swipes second despite the pitch out.
Yeah, it seemed like everyone in the building knew he was going to be running there, right? Didn't make a difference, though. He got a great jump and absolutely burned it down to second to get in safely.
Mondesi leads off second with one gone in the inning. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Now a pickoff play at second. A dive, but he's back. The 1-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Reined in. Fly ball out toward left center field. Laureano calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's gone 2 for 5. He's taken him deep once. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. Outside, 3-0 now. Salvador Perez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Comes with a fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Digging in next, Salvador Perez. He struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Olsen trying to get there, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-1 home.
Ball, that's up.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Down the third baseline. Chapman's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for KC. Chris Bubich enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for Kansas City, number 50, Chris Bubich.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and digging in is the veteran DH, Mark Hanna.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Gloved by Santana, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So with one gone in the inning, time for a check of the American League Central standings as you see where the Royals sit entering play today. So one gone for the A's in their half of the 6th. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty. First pitch of the AB on its way. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Hit in the air down the right field line. After it is Soler. He makes the running play. 2 down. Now at the plate, Sean Murphy. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
1-2.
Fouled off. Now another 1-2. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. A's are gone in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. J.B. Wendelken will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
57, J.B. Wendelken.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Hunter Dozier. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
It's 0-1.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
So now Carlos Santana, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Lifetime against this particular arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. Two and 1 to the Royals' first baseman. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Ryan McBroom will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a check swing, and they'll appeal it down to first. He did go around, says Woody Keller, at strike 1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. KC down in order, and it's still 3-1. Josh DeMont gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 63, Josh DeMont.
Last half of the 7th here, and it's back to the top of the lineup now for Elvis Andrus.
The shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Yeah, 3rd strikeout of the game for him, and this one he was way off balance and out in front of that curveball. He's had no answer for the pitching he's faced in this one, and I'm not sure he's too happy with himself right now.
Stepping in now, Tony Kemp. As he'll watch a breaking ball that comes back to catch the outside corner for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Into the windup and the pitch.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8 pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
Standing in now, Matt Chapman, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the 0-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone, trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Kyle Zimmer takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. And that'll bring up Matt Olson as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. No hits to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. A ball and 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. Merrifield scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for Oakland, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Lou Trevino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Digging in will be Michael Taylor, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Number 2, Michael A. Taylor.
From the stretch, trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. The A's entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late, had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Adalberto Mondesi, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. sent on the ground out to second. He's right there, and there's out number 2.
Up next to the
Stepping in once again is Andrew Benintendi. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Fouled away. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And it's 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3 as the lead remains 3-1. And stepping in, Ramon Laureano.
Leading off,
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this
center
point.
fielder, number 22.
Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball 1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Taylor coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, Dan, these guys have put a lot of guys on base, but no one seemed to cross home plate. Are you cognizant of that as a pitcher? Are you aware of the traffic?
No doubt about it. 9 runners stranded so far in this game. It's time somebody comes up with a clutch hit.
Into the box, Chad Pinder. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
So now to the plate, Mark Canha ripped down the line. There's Merrifield. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Royals 3 and the A's 1. Adam Kolarek enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Kolarek.
So stepping in is Whit Merrifield. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 1 for 2. First offering on its way.
1-0.
Now the 1-0.
No, that missed.
Now a flare out toward right center. Kemp is there. 1 down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs than this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
And it's fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Again, another foul ball. Try again, 1-2. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row, loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 of this series.
Ready on 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and that liner caught him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Greg Holland comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 35, Greg Holland.
All set for the bottom of the 9th.
Leading off,
and up next, the outfielder Steven Piscotty.
Steven Piscotty.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
set and the pitch. Sean Murphy is at the plate as he watches ball one. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Holland rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. Swings through it for strike number two. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Fouled off.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Elvis Andrus. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Here it comes now to Andrus.
That's the ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on the base pass and just attack the zone.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody has got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Tony Kemp comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. In his career, Kemp is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Fouled away. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
And it's fouled away. Murphy at second. Andrus is over at first with one away. Line towards center field. Taylor is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Up next for Oakland, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Next up for the A's, Matt Chapman. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
The 1-0. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. He makes the catch, and the Royals have finally found their way back into the win column as this ball game is over.
Yeah, it's only been a week, but I guess it probably feels like a million years ago since they had their last win. But this 6-game losing streak is behind them now, so we'll see if they can string some W's together.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Kansas City Royals led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Danny Duffy earns win number 7 on the season. Greg Holland earns the save out of the bullpen, his 5th of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Everybody's gotta give. Everybody's gonna lie. Everybody feels so brave till they're running out. Ooh, we all need.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base. For the Athletics, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 42 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.